will now be recorded.
Okay. So what is the topic that we discussed in the previous session?
Form customization.
Form customization. Yeah, let me share my screen. Okay, I hope you guys are able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. So in the previous session, we discussed about the form customizations. We have seen how we can add a section, how we can add a tab, or how we can hide and show sections and tabs, fields, how to make a field uh, mandatory or optional, or how can we make a field lock or unlock. So this we have seen under form customization. Okay, so today's topic is business rules. Okay, so today's topic is business rules. So I think this concept was introduced in the version 2013, MSCRM 2013 version. Okay, so actually, what is the importance of business rules? Why we need to go for business rules, that we will discuss. Okay, see, I'll give you one scenario. Let's say if I ask you to, okay, let's go back to CRM. So this is CRM, right? Let's go back to any student record. Okay, let it load. It is taking some time. Let me refresh. Mm, let's click on claims. Okay, so we created a claim entity, right, in the previous session. Let's open any one of the claim. See, if I ask you to mm, okay, so you have a field here, right? You have a field here, cost of product. So if I say, can you please hide this field, cost of product? So there is a field called cost of product. So if I tell you to hide it, what will you do?
Set visibility off.
Correct. So first we need to go to this particular form, information form, go to this particular field and set visible by default option. You have to remove it, right? So I'll show you. So let's go to settings page. So now I am going to CRM settings. Let it load. Okay, it is taking some time. Yeah. So let's go to settings, solutions. So this is our solution. Let's open the solution. Go to entities. So where is claim entity? So this is claim entity. Go to forms. Okay, so this is main form, claim main form. So I need to open this particular information form. And this is cost of product, right? So I need to open this particular field. and I need to remove this particular option, set visible by default. So if I do that, what will happen? That field will not be shown. Okay. So now this is by default. There is no condition. There is no condition. I simply asked you to hide this particular field. Let's say if I uh, let's say if I tell you the scenario like this, can you please hide this particular field, cost of product? Can you please hide cost of product if type of defect is quality issue? So what I am saying, so I gave you the condition here. Previously, I do not have any condition. I can, if you do not have any condition, you can straightforwardly, you can go to that particular field and hide it using form customization. But now I have a condition. What is my condition? If type of defect, if type of defect is quality issue, then I wanted to hide this cost of product. If not, I wanted to show it. Are you getting my point? So what I am saying, if the type of defect is quality issue, if I select a type of defect as quality issue, then cost of product should be invisible. If it is like damaged or if it is like expired, it should be shown. Okay. So if you have this kind of scenario, so how will you implement this? Can we implement this with the form customization?
No.
No.
Why?
Uh, in form customizations, we will directly having the visible option on or off. There is no
Correct.
other condition.
Yeah. So we can't do this implementation. I mean, we can't implement this using form customization because in form customization, we cannot set the condition. What is our condition? Type of defect equal to quality issue. So this condition, we don't have any place on the form to set up this condition. Okay, you can't set the condition when you are dealing with form customizations. So that is why they introduced a concept called business rules. Okay, so this requirement, you can implement this requirement by using business rule or JavaScript, JS. Okay, today we will see how we can implement this using business rule. Okay, so let's go to business rule and set up the business rule and see how it is working. Okay, so let's go back to the form. See here, this is your form, right? Information form, claim information form. So you can see here you have business rules. When you click on business rules, you can set up the business rules from here, or you can also set the business rule from here, from the entity. So this is your claim entity, right? When you expand claim entity, you have an option called business rules here, business rules. So let's create one business rule. I am creating a new business rule in claim entity. So when I create it, it is first it is asking for the name. What is the name of the business rule? You can give any name which is meaningful. What are we doing here? I'm going to show and hide cost of product. So show hide cost of product. So this is the name that I am giving. And what is the condition we have? See, we have a condition here. What is the condition? When we have to hide and show?
Type of defect is quality issue.
Correct. So here you need to select the field. Which field? On what field basis we wanted to hide and show? On what field base we need to hide and show? What is the condition? Type of defect. Type of defect equals to quality issue. If it is quality issue, click on apply. So condition is type of defect equals to quality issue. If it is quality issue, then what should happen? If it is quality issue, what should happen?
hide cost of product.
We need to show, or we have to hide it. See, if it is, if type of defect equals to quality issue, I wanted to hide it. Otherwise, show it. Okay. So now I added the condition. Click on the condition. You also need to give the name, proper name. Type of defect, quality issue. Okay. Type of defect, quality issue. What should happen now? If type of defect is quality issue, then we should hide cost of defect. We should hide cost of product. Okay. So click on add. See here you have actions. Under actions, what you have? Add recommendation, add lock or unlock, add show error message, add set field value, add set default value, add set business required, add set visibility. So which action we should select here from the list of actions? I wanted to hide and show a field. So now I added a condition. Now I wanted to add an action. So that action has to hide and show a field. So which action I should select from the list?
Set visibility.
Set visibility. Very good. So click on set visibility. So when I click on set visibility, you can see two plus icons, one on to the beside and one on to the below. So this is positive condition. You can see tick mark here, tick mark. This is positive scenario. Positive scenario means, let's say type of defect is quality issue, it will go this side. If type of defect is quality issue, it will go this side. If type of defect is not quality issue, it will go this side into the cross mark. This is tick mark. Okay. Let's say if type of defect is quality issue, let's click on this plus icon. What should happen? What should happen if type of defect is quality issue? What should happen?
Cost of product will be hid.
Cost of product should be hidden. So visibility, what is the field? Cost of product. Cost of product visibility, no. Visibility no means it will be hidden. Okay. So hide cost of product. Okay. Hide cost of product. Click on apply. So this is one scenario, positive scenario. If type of defect is quality issue, we are hiding the cost of product. What should happen if it is not a quality issue? Okay, let's say if it is not quality issue, what should happen?
It should be
Cost of it should be visible.
Cost of product should be visible, right? Okay, so let's click on add set visibility. Again, you have to add set visibility because I wanted to show that particular field. See here, this is positive scenario, this is negative scenario. Positive scenario we already added. Cost of product will be hidden. So negative scenario I wanted to add. Click on plus icon here. So in the negative scenario, what should we do? In the negative scenario, what should we do? Let's say if cost of type of defect is not a quality issue, then
it will be shown.
it will be shown. Okay. So which field? Cost of product, visibility, yes. Okay. So here show cost of product. Okay. So now we are done. Let's click on apply. Okay, now it is done. See the if condition here. If type of defect equal to quality issue, if it is quality issue, then hide cost of product. Else show cost of product. If it is quality issue, hide. If not, show. That's it, very simple. Okay, now it is done. Click on save. Business rules are very simple. Okay, so now I saved it. Let's activate it. So you no need to publish the business rules. You just need to activate or deactivate. Now we are activating the business rule. Activate. Okay, now it got activated. Okay, so this is the business rule that you have written just now, and it is in activated state. Now let's go back to the form. This is information form. Let's refresh this particular page to see the result. Okay, now again refresh. Okay, now let's check if it is working or not. What is the type of defect right now? What is type of
It's
defect right now? It is empty. Okay, right? It is not a quality issue. So that is why the cost of product is showing. Let's change the type of defect to quality issue. Change the type of defect to quality issue. So when I change it to quality issue, what is happening? Are you able to see the cost of product? Is it visible?
No.
Cost of product is hidden. You cannot see that because type of defect is quality issue. Let's change it to damaged. Now again you can see the cost of product. When I change it back to quality issue, again it will be hidden. When I change it to expired, it will be shown. Now you got it right. So how to hide and show a field based on condition. Everybody understood?
Yes, sir.
yes.
Okay. So now we have seen how to make a field visible or invisible. Okay. Now you can also change the field requirement of a field. What is the field requirement of cost of product? Cost of product field requirement. What is the field requirement of cost of product? How many
Business
types of
required.
field requirements we have?
Three types.
Three types. What are those?
Business required, business recommended, and optional.
Very good. So now see cost of product right now it is business required. You can see red asterisk symbol in front of it, which means that it is mandatory. In case if you do not enter the value in it, it will throw an exception. See, it is asking you to enter the value. So it is mandatory field. You can also change the field requirement of a field using business rule. Okay, we'll take the same condition. See, let's say we'll take the same condition. If type of defect equal to quality issue, okay, if type of defect equals to quality issue, if type of defect equal to quality issue, what we will do, uh, yeah, so you have a field, right? A date of purchase. Date of purchase you have, right? What is the field requirement of this field? What is the field requirement of this particular field? Date of purchase.
Business required.
Business required.
Business required, right? So what we will do, let's say if type of defect equals to quality issue, then we will make this particular field optional. So I right now it is required, right? Business required. So if type of defect equal to quality issue, date of purchase should be non-mandatory or optional. Other than quality issue, let's say if type of defect is damaged or expired or empty, then data purchase should be mandatory. Mandatory means business required. If it is quality issue, optional field. It should be optional. If not, then it should be mandatory. Okay. So it should be optional if type of defect is quality issue. Okay, let's implement this. So do we need to change the condition here? Okay, let's open the business rule. This is our business rule. See, currently it is in active state. If I want to make any changes, first I need to deactivate. So let's deactivate first. So do we need to make any adjustment to the condition? Do we have any changes in the condition in this requirement? What is our condition? Type of defect equals to quality issue. If it is quality issue, what should we do?
Date of purchase to be non-mandatory.
Data purchase should be optional field, right? So you no need to change the condition because we already have the condition. Okay, so select this particular condition, click on add. So which action we have to perform here? Which action we have to perform here from the list? I wanted to make a field optional.
Add set business requirement.
Very good. So you have a action called add set to business required. Okay, you need to add this. Click on this action. So when I click on this action, you can see the plus symbols onto the beside and onto the negative scenario. This is positive scenario, this is negative scenario. First, let's click on the plus icon in the positive scenario. How am I saying that it is positive scenario? You can see a tick symbol here. If it is a negative scenario, you can see cross symbol. Okay, so now what should we do if it is a quality issue? Type of defect is quality issue. What should we do? What should we do?
Data
Data
purchase
purchase
should
should be optional.
Data purchase should be
Optional.
optional, means not business required. So I am setting it as not business required. Okay. So again, negative, add the negative scenario. Select the condition, click on add, set business required. So this is negative scenario. Click on plus icon in the negative scenario. So data purchase should be business required. So if it is quality issue, not a business required. If it is not a quality issue, then business required. So change the name here. Make date of purchase non-mandatory. Okay. So this one. Okay. Here also same. Make data purchase mandatory. Okay. So here date of purchase business required. Apply. That's it. Okay. You can see the condition here. Let's say if type of defect is quality issue, set data purchase as non-business required, not business required. Else data purchase as business required. Okay. So save it and test it. Activate. Okay, now it is activated. Let's check if it is working or not. Refresh. When I say refresh, control function F5. Control function F5. Okay. What is the data purchase right now? Field requirement. Field requirement is what?
Mandatory.
Mandatory. Why? Why is it mandatory?
Asterisk symbol is there.
We should not select any data type
Ah,
of defect.
so type of defect is not a quality issue. Let's select the type of defect as quality issue. What happened when I select the type of defect as quality issue? What happened?
It became optional.
See, data purchase. What is the field requirement of data purchase right now?
Optional.
It is optional. There is no star symbol in front of it, right? Asterisk symbol. So it is not a mandatory field. So when I change the type of defect as damaged, you can see that as red asterisk symbol. Now it is mandatory. If I do not enter the value, it will throw an exception. See? But when I change it to quality issue, even though if I do not enter the value, I can still save the form. It will not throw any exception. You're getting my point, right? So we can make a field hidden or visible using business rule. We can also change the field requirement of a field using business rule, and you can also make a field lock or unlock. You can also make a field lock or unlock. Lock unlock means making a field read only or editable. Let's take the same condition. Let's say if type of defect is quality issue, I wanted to lock this particular field. Right now I'm able to edit it. I can modify it, right? See, I can modify it. But if type of defect is quality issue, I wanted to lock this field. If not, if not, I just wanted to make it editable. Okay, if type of defect is quality issue, lock it. Make it read only. Otherwise, editable. Okay, so let's implement this requirement using business rule. Right now it is in active mode. Let's deactivate this business rule. So we have the same condition. There is no change to the condition here. Okay, condition is same. So what should be the action? See, if it is quality issue, then what should we do?
Add lock or unlock.
Huh. If it is quality issue, I wanted to lock the field. I wanted to lock the field. If not, unlock. So which action I should select?
Add lock or unlock.
Add lock or unlock. Let's click on add unlock, lock or unlock. So this is positive scenario, this is negative scenario. First, let's add the action in the positive scenario. Click on plus. Okay. So what should we do here? If it is quality issue, lock date of purchase. Okay. So select the field called date of purchase. Date of purchase should be locked. Okay. So if not, lock unlock. If not, this is negative scenario. If it is not a quality issue, then what should happen? What should happen?
Unlock.
Unlock date of purchase. Which field? Date of purchase. Unlock. Apply. Now this is done. Save. Then activate. Activate. Okay. Now this is done. Okay. Let's refresh this particular page and see. Okay. So what is the type of defect right now? It is expired. If it is expired, what should happen to date of purchase? Editable or locked?
Editable.
Editable. So I can modify it. I'm able to edit it. Let's change the type of defect to quality issue. I changed it to quality issue. Am I able to modify it? See the lock symbol in front of it.
Yes.
This is read only. I cannot modify. So if I change it to damaged or expired, now I can modify. If I change it to damaged, I can modify. If I change it to quality issue, lock. Okay. So this is how you can make a field lock. You can make a field editable or non-editable. Okay. Three actions we have seen: lock, unlock, hide and show, set, business required or optional. Three things. And we can also set the field value. Okay, we can also set the field value. Let's say you want to set the uh, let's say if I change this particular type of defect, let's say if it is quality issue, then I wanted to set the problem description as quality issue. If type of defect is not quality issue, if it is not quality issue, then I wanted to set it as uh, other type, something like that. Okay, let's say if I change it to quality issue, type of defect is quality issue, then problem in the problem description field I wanted to enter it as quality issue. If not, other issue. Okay, if it is quality issue, problem description should be quality issue. If it is not quality issue, then I wanted to set the problem description as other type of issue, other type of issue. Okay, now what should we do? We wanted to set the field field value. I wanted to set the field value of problem description based on type of defect. Based on type of defect value, I wanted to set the problem description value. Okay, so let's go back to the business rule. Deactivate. Okay, so here also we have the same condition. So what action we should add here? We have list of options, list of actions. So which action we should select? I wanted to set the uh, product
Set
description value.
set
Sorry,
the field value.
very good. Set field value, because I wanted to set the problem description field value. Okay, set field value. So this is positive scenario, this is negative scenario. Add positive scenario first. Positive scenario plus icon. So what is the value? What is the field value? So this is problem description. Problem description should be set with what? If it is quality issue, then I wanted to set it as quality issue. Okay, problem description should be quality issue. Okay, so display name, set problem description as quality issue. Okay, so click OK. So add the negative scenario. This is condition. Add set field value. Click on plus. If not, what should we do? Product description. Sorry, problem description should be other type of issue. So this is what I wanted to set. Okay. Set problem description as other issue. Click apply. So you understood? So we are setting the field value called problem description with other type of issue. See, if type of defect is quality issue, then I am setting the problem description as quality issue. Okay, if it is quality issue, if type of defect is quality issue, then problem description also quality issue. If not, problem description is other type of issue. Okay, so save it. Activate. If your business, if it is not active, if your business rule is not active, you can't see the changes in the form or in the record. It should be always active. Okay, so now it is done. Let's refresh this particular page. Okay, so what is the type of defect right now? What is type of defect right now?
Quality issue.
Quality.
Quality issue. So now you can see problem description as quality issue. If I change it to damaged, what happened? What is the value that was set? Other type of
Other
issue. So when I change it to quality issue, this is quality issue. If I change it to expired, other type of issue. So this is how you can set a field value. You can also set the field value. Okay, field value of a field. Similarly, you have two more actions. Now I am not discussing about that. You can practice at your home. Okay. See, when I click on add, you have show error message. See, you can also show an error message based on a condition. Let's say if type of defect is quality issue, if you want to show any error message on any field, you can also set it using show error message value. You can also add the recommendations if you want, recommendation messages if you want based on a condition. That also you can do. You can also set the default value. Default value is also similar to set field value. Okay, so now I am not discussing about that because we have less time. So you can explore these three options, three actions at your home. Okay. Now I wanted to discuss about one important thing in business rule. If anyone is asking questions on business rule, it should be on this point only. What is that point? Scope. See here, you can see an option on the business rule called scope. What was the scope right now? See here, I'm talking
All
about,
forms.
yeah, so I'm talking about this scope. So scope has three values. Okay, scope has any business rule. Uh, Scope has three values. That is, so scope can be all forms. See, when I click on this, it has three values. One is entity. You can set the scope as entity, or you can set the scope as all forms. All forms means how many forms that you have on claim. On claim, how many forms you have? I'm talking about the main forms, two
Two.
main forms. So if you set the scope to all forms, which means that your business rule will run on these two forms. See, when you set the scope as all forms, your business rule will run on all the forms, all the main forms. Otherwise, if you set the scope as any particular form, let's say if I set the scope as information form, then your business rule will only run on this particular form. If I set the scope to any particular form, then your business rule will run only on that particular form. If you set it on, if you set the scope as all forms, which means that your business rule will run on all the forms. You got the point?
Yes.
Okay, so let's say if I set the scope as business basic claim, basic claim information. I set the scope to basic claim information, save it. Now your business rule should only work on this particular form. So let's activate. Activate. Okay. Now it is activated. So let's refresh this particular form. So what is the form that we are currently seeing? What is this particular form?
Information.
Information form. So what is the type of defect right now? So I am changing it to quality issue. When I change it to quality issue, what should happen? The problem
Program
description
description should change.
change it to quality issue. It is not getting changed. Why?
We set scope only for basic claim information.
Correct. So we set the scope to basic claim information. So you have basic claim information form. So your business rule will only run here on this particular form. But if you make any changes to the information form, your business rule will not run. In case if you set the scope as all forms, then your business rule will work on information form and also on basic claim information form. So if you set it to all forms, your business rule will run on all the main forms. If not, only to specific form. So you have a third option that is very important option. So let's deactivate this. Deactivate. So you have a last option here, scope. Let's set the scope to entity. So what is the difference between scope as entity or scope as all forms? Let's say if you set the scope as entity, your business rule will run on all the forms. There is no difference. If you set the scope as all forms or if you set the scope as entity, in both the cases, your business rule will run on all the main forms. There is no difference. Okay, but there is one difference. See, so okay, I'll show you the difference. Okay, so I just wanted to remove this for now. Delete, delete. I'm deleting few steps. I just wanted to show you one thing. I only have condition. What is this condition? Type of defect, quality issue or not. If type of defect equal to quality issue, then set the problem description to quality issue. Otherwise, other type of issue. If type of defect equal to quality issue, set the problem description to quality issue. Otherwise, problem description to other type of issue. Okay, so this is the only step, only action that I have. One action, one condition. Okay, so let's save it. Let's save this. Now I am setting the scope to all forms. Now I am setting the scope to all forms. All forms means on all the main forms it should run. So let's click on save. Activate. Okay, let's click on activate. Okay, now it got activated. Let's refresh this particular page. Okay, now what is the type of defect right now?
Quality issue.
Quality issue. Let's say if I change it to damaged, other type of issue. If I change it to quality issue, quality issue. Now is it working or not?
Okay.
It is working. It is working on information form. Let's go to basic claim information. Okay, product description is not there here. Let's add product description, basic claim information, add problem description, save it. That field is not there on the basic claim information, so I am adding it. Okay, let's refresh. Okay, now the type of defect is quality issue. Let's change it to expired. When I change it to expired, it is also changing. Problem description also changing. When I change it to quality issue, changing. Problem description is changing. So is it working or not?
Working.
It is working, right? Let's say, okay. So let's say if I manually create any record, let's say if I manually create any record, and if I change the type of defect, it is working. My business rule is working. There is no issue. So I can enter the type of product, cost of product as 300 and claim number as something like this, and I can save it. Now my business rule is working. There is no issue. If I set the type of defect as quality issue, problem description quality issue. When I change it to damaged, it is damaged. Sorry, when I change it to damaged, it is other type of issue. So it is working. There is no issue. There is no issue. Let's say I manually created this record. I manually created this claim record, or I am manually opening the claim and modifying the type of defect. When I do this, my business rule is working. There is no issue. When I do manual update on claim or manual claim record creation, there is no issue. My business rule is working on all the main forms. Let's say I will import the records into CRM. See, I am not manually creating a claim record. Instead, I am importing the record from CRM. From Excel. I have an Excel sheet. From that Excel sheet, I am importing the records. Okay, so let's open the Excel. Okay, so let's open Excel. So this is claim number. I have the data in my Excel. Claim number, cost of product, cost of product, yeah, I only have this information, claim number and the cost of product. So now I have the claim numbers like this, cost of product like this. So here I am not entering any type of defect. See, if I do not enter type of defect, which value it will take? It will be empty, right? Are you getting my point? See, if I am creating a new record, I am not entering type of defect. If I do not enter it, I only enter cost of defect, cost of product, and a claim number. Let's click on save. See, the type of defect will be empty and the problem description should be other type of issue, because type of defect is not a quality issue. If it is quality issue, then problem description also quality issue. Otherwise, other type of issue. That is why problem description was set to other type of issue. Now I have the data in my Excel. Let's click on save. Save this file. I am saving it in my desktop. Okay. Claim. So now I am saving it as CSV. Okay. CSV comma delimited. So I'm saving it as CSV file because to import this data into CRM, you need CSV file extension. Okay. So when you are saving your Excel, you need to save it like this CSV format. Click on save. So now I have this particular data, the claim data in my Excel, these three claims. Okay. See, so this is claim. Open this claim. Okay. So I have to open it with Excel. Right click, open with Excel. Okay. So I have this data in my Excel. I wanted to import this data into CRM. Okay, let's import this data into CRM. Let's say if I import this data into CRM, what was your expectation? Will it create a claim records or not? Okay, so let's go to solutions. Now I am under settings. Click on settings. Go to data management. I am under data management. So you have a concept called imports. So this is the place where you can import your Excel files. All these are Excel files. See CSV files. Now I am going to import the Excel file. Import data, choose file. Previously I saved the file, right? So desktop. So where is my file? It is under client. So this is my file. So select this particular file. Click on next. Click on next. Click on next. To which entity I have to import this data? This is source data file. In source we have client. What is the target table that we wanted to import? So I have the data in my Excel. That data I have to import into which table?
Claim.
Claim table. So here you need to choose claim table. Claim. Okay. So this is the CRM table. So click next. Here you have field mappings. So these are the source fields and these are the CRM fields. These are the source fields from Excel. These are the target fields from CRM. So cost of product is mapped to cost of product. Date of purchase was not mapped. You can leave it. Claim number is mapped to claim number. Okay. So click on next. Click OK. Next. Next. Submit. So what was your expectation? What was your expectation? Now it got submitted. Okay, now it is importing the records. What was your expectation? Will it create the claim records when I import the data using Excel?
Yes.
Yes, it will. Okay, the claims will be created. So what should be the type of defect after creation?
Empty.
It should be empty because I have not given any claim. So in the Excel, type of defect was not given, right? I haven't provided any type of defect. See, I only gave cost of product and a claim number. Type of defect was not given. So it will be empty. See, if it is empty, what should be the problem description?
Other
Other
type
than
of issue.
So by right, it should set to other type of issue, right? Let's see if it is setting to other type of issue or not. See, it is completed and three claim records got imported. Okay, let's go to the claim record. Let's click on claims. So I just wanted to add created on, edit columns, add columns, just add created on. Okay, created on, close, apply. See, this is created on. So just to filter newer to older. See, these three records, if you observe these three records, what is the type of defect? These got just imported. If you can see, they just got imported into CRM. And what is the type of defect here? It is empty, Type of defect is empty. If type of defect is empty, what should be the problem description?
Other type of issue.
Other type of issue. Okay. So now you are saying that it should set to other type of issue. Okay. So let's check the problem description. Add problem description field. So is it setting to other type of issue?
No,
No.
Why? Why is it not setting to other type of issue? If type of defect is empty.
Entity
So is
selected
it
the all forms.
correct? So here, can you tell me based on this scenario, can you confirm that is your business rule working or not working when you are importing the records into CRM? When you set the scope as all forms, I set the scope as all forms. If you set the scope as all forms, is your business rule run when you are importing the records?
No.
no,
No. But when you set it to entity, okay, let's change the scope to entity. Okay, let's click on business rules. This is your business rule. Deactivate your business rule. Set the scope of the business rule to entity. Save it. Now we will check if your business rule is working or not. Click on activate. Okay. Now let's import the same records. Again, import data, choose file, claim, next. Now I am importing the same records. Next, next, claim, next, 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 submit, finish. Let's see what will happen now. Okay. We changed the scope to entity. Now it is parsing. Let it transforming. Let's wait. Now it got completed. Let's go back to the claims. Let's refresh from here. Let's unselect them. Refresh. Okay, see, these three records got created just now. What is the type of defect right now? It is empty. If it is empty, what should happen? What should be the problem description?
other type of issue.
Other type of issue. Is it setting to other type of issue or not?
Yes,
Why is it setting now? Why was it not set before?
we changed the scope to entity and uploaded the file again.
Correct.
Before it
So
was all forms.
correct. So the basic difference between the scope as entity or the scope as all forms, if you set the scope as all forms, your business rule will run on all the forms. There is no issue, all the main forms. But your business rule will not run if you make changes in the backend. Backend means if you manually modify the record, your business will work. Your business rule will run. There is no issue. But if you are importing any records or if you are making any changes to the record from the JavaScript, from the coding, I mean to say. See, if you are making changes to the record from the backend by using Excel import, or by using coding, or by using any uh, any integrations or something like that, if you have, if you are you are not opening the record, but you are updating or you are creating the records from the backend, okay, that time your business rule will not run if you set the scope as all forms. But if you set the scope as entity, your business rule will run on all the forms, all the main forms. There is no issue. Along with that, if you make the changes from the back end also, your business rule will run. So basically, your business rule, if you want to run all the times on all the forms, then you have to set the scope as entity. Okay, if you only wanted to run it on the forms when they are making manual changes, then you have to set the scope as all forms. Okay, so if you set the scope as entity, whether it is front end change or back end change, your business rule will run. In case of all forms, it will only execute when you make the changes manually. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes. But Venkat, if the scope is entity
No.
and the changes are applicable only to the imported data, or changes will be applicable to the existing data as well?
Existing also. See, now we set the scope to entity level, right?
Mm.
I can open any record. I can change the defect type to quality issue. Now, is it
Okay.
working or not?
Yeah. Okay.
So entity means it will run all the times, whether you are manually changing it, or from the import, or from the external coding, or from the external integration.
Got it.
Change might be from anywhere. Your business rule will run in
Mm.
case of entity.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah, so with this, actually, we are done with the business rules. Okay, so it is very small topic, and you no need to write any code here. You just need to configure it. That's it. Okay, the main question that you need to remember is the scope. Very important thing in case of business rules, and they may ask you the difference between business rule and JavaScript. Why we need to go for business rule? Why we need, in which case we have to go for business rule, in which case we have to go for JavaScript. Okay, so these are the frequently asked questions. Okay, so one question I already answered, we discussed about the scope. Okay, tomorrow I will tell you what is the difference between business rule and JavaScript. Okay. With this, I'll just pause it here for today. In case if you have any open questions, you can ask. Open for questions. Tomorrow we will start on JavaScript. Yeah, Srini.
Yeah, Venkat, can we use multiple if cases in business rules? Because we used only one if condition
Yeah,
and then
you can. You can. You can.
so, can we, another if condition with a different field and
You
test
have if
whether-
else conditions you can add. You can add if else conditions.
so here we used only if condition, only one, right?
Yeah, you can. I am saying we can add multiple conditions as well.
Okay, within the if only or the parallelly we can use the if condition.
I think. Yeah, let's check. So this is if, then, and else, right?
Yeah.
So here in the same condition, you can add multiple conditions. See, You can also add one more condition like this. You have new. Let's add new. Just give me a
No,
second.
we if we, no, we can just ignore it, and then one more if condition. Can we add it here?
No,
This
only
one.
one if. Yeah.
Okay.
So in one if condition, we can add multiple
Yeah, yeah,
conditions.
yeah.
But
In condition we can add a
else if
multiple if condition. That is okay.
uh, else if will not be possible. I don't think else if is possible.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So it will be like this only. Type of defect equals to quality issue and the claim number equal to 1 2 3.
Yeah,
Something like this.
yeah, I got it.
Okay. Because we don't have any. Okay. Just give me a second. Add condition. Yeah, I think we can also add. I
No,
think we can also. See
within
here.
if, right?
No, no. This is if and
The
else
main,
condition.
yeah, the main if condition, the else condition we can add it. Or an
No,
if
else if.
condition. Yeah,
See, this is else if condition. So this is
yeah.
separate condition. This is separate condition. You can also add multiple conditions. Not in the same if, but also in the other if.
So on the else we can add it if condition.
See, it should be like this. It should be like this. If, okay,
Else, okay, okay.
you can add condition, something like this. Okay. And also you can write it like this. Else, if, you can also add it like this. Okay. So this is like this only. First, this condition, if it satisfies, it will go this side. Otherwise, it will come here. It will check for another condition. See, else if this is.
Okay.
So it is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah. So if no other questions, I think we can close the call for today. Okay. Thanks for joining, and we will reconnect tomorrow at the same time. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.